riddle for you. What do all bits and bytes have in common? This is all computer technology. Joy. This is so obvious. This is awesome. So bits equals joy, and then bytes has joy at the dead center. And then when you say bits and bytes, now you complete more fives, you get your joy, joy, plus another 40. Okay? Just like what God ordained with males and females. Okay? Knits together to make pure fives. Okay? So once again, why do bits and bytes exist? For God's joy and your joy. Period. Okay? Did you come up with it as if you were some kind of great person? By the way, pixels has joy at the dead center. Bits equals joy. Bytes has the famous yet at the center. Every letter divides by 5 and it equals joy. And pixels has joy at the dead center. So, you're staring at pixels right now if you're watching me. And it's all happening because of bits, which make up bytes, okay? Which ultimately determine what the pixels show you. And then you have sound bytes, okay? All this data is transmitted in bits, okay? Packages called bytes, but it's all ideally for everyone's joy. That's why God ordained it, okay? So this is coming off the gem we had from the Lord, that bit and bridle, like a horse bit and bridle. Bit and equals joy, equals bridle, okay? And then the horse reins, reins equals horse equals 65, so horse, reins, bit, and bridle all divides by 5. But it's important that we solve all the world's bits and bytes so the entire computer world knows who's behind all this, who, you know, has allowed computers for everyone's joy and for his own personal joy. It is God, okay? So lest anyone think that they're really that cool or smart or ingenious or deserve, you know, anything compared to God, no, okay? Anything that is a joy or glory to God in this life is pre-invented by God, and he gives it to people, okay? So that's an awesome gem, though. That is so cool. Okay, what do bits, bytes, and pixels all have in common? They all have 50, which equals joy at the center of all of them. Bits equals joy. It's amazing. It's just ordained by heaven, okay? It's all for God's joy and your joy. So the question is what you're doing with the bits and bytes actually maximizing people's joy? Okay, are the bits and bytes being used to deliver healthy food, you know, necessary healthy food for people's joy and prosperity and all the rest of the things that, you know, we can use computers for in a healthy, joy providing way? Okay. Of course, the spreading of the gospel, okay? The proclamation of the gospel, the proclamation of the Holy Bible. I mean, it's here. I'm like, people are learning the Bible online. They're watching sermons online, using bits and bytes and pixels for their joy. Just accept it, okay? And of course, the word screen has lots of 5s in it. Amazing. Okay. Fun stuff, folks. Amazing revelation.